Hello everyone, my name is Chow Guardian, and welcome back to more Pokemon Sword and Shield. Last time we explored a lot of the wild area and so much more, and in this episode, I could have explored more of the wild area, but instead I decided I'm just going to make a video of that later on, and we're just going to actually continue with the game, because yeah, I'm not sure I want to do it for a third episode, especially since, well, Jesus Christ, I've been busy. Jesus Christ. At least, but let's just move on with this game. Let's actually keep moving forward, and I don't think us staying there will be a very good idea. Yeah, but yeah, we finally arrived to Motostoke. I know this is based on. I don't remember what city this is actually based on. But I remember hearing about it back when this game was starting to come out, but I don't remember where. Because I know this game's region is based on pretty much Scotland, I believe, right? I'll have to make sure and check, but I remember it being Scotland. And hopefully I won't have as many problems recording now, because I've tried to change my settings a little bit. Yeah, we spent a long time in the wild area. I think we're alright. I'm not sure if my Pokemon will be, because this is actually the weakest my team has ever been getting out of the wild area. Usually I'm a little bit higher leveled. But anyways, Sonia's basically explaining the system of league cards, and she gave us Leon's league card. Basically, this is for multiplayer functions. I'm not really going to go into this too much, but basically it's like pretty much having a profile that almost everyone can see, basically. Okay, so when I go to the Rotomoi, you can do card maker, and you can make a new league card, where basically you can change the background. We have this background. Jeez. You have a ton of different backgrounds you can choose from. Okay, the Eevee Pikachu one, I do like both of those. You can choose a background, an effect that the background will have, and a frame. And you can also move your character, change their expression, change the pose. So a lot of different stuff, but I'm actually not going to do that yet. You can update those league cards as well. And also when you check, can you go to album? You can see the league cards that you've gotten, and league cards you have that include other people you may have battled or traded with. I have a couple on my master save file that I could show much later on, and a card for a code card. Alright, so anyone who wants to see my card can right now. You know, if the Nintendo Switch Wi-Fi services have not gone down yet. And yeah, it shows also the day it was made, how much money you have, battle points, which not going to be important until later, and the watts I have from the wild area. But it also has Pokemon up to level 20 will listen to this trainer, and the trainer can catch Pokemon up to level 20. So what that means is any Pokemon that's higher than 20, I cannot catch. And if there are Pokemon that I received from trades that are higher than level 20, I can't catch those either, and there's a chance that they will disobey me. A Bunnelby for a Squirtle. I'll have to go catch a Bunnelby off screen. But I'll make sure to do that trade. Anyway, this right clerk over here has some Pokeballs. And a cool thing is, if you buy 10 of these Pokeballs, and it can be any kind, yeah, you'll receive a free Premier Ball. Usually you'd only get that from different Pokeballs. Usually you'd only get that from Pokeballs. Also, if you bought 10 regular Pokeballs. But now you just get it from just buying 10 of one Pokeball. So pretty much you get a free Pokeball every time you buy 10. And another cool thing is, I'll just go over here. If you buy more than 10 Pokeballs, let's say 20, you get 2 Premier Balls. So basically every 10, you get an extra Premier Ball. So it's very, very nice and very convenient. It makes catching Pokemon feel a lot easier since you're always going to have Pokeballs on hand. It's very, very nice. Nice. It's a small adjustment, but it's an adjustment I quite like. And over here we got a Nugget, which basically is a selling item, so you might want to keep those around for much later, because we don't really need to buy stuff. I never get tired of watching those gas-9 steam-powered gears turning. And over here, yeah, you can't actually walk over here because of these annoying pedestrians blocking the way. So we're just gonna have to go to the other way. And I will explore more of the city a bit later. Right now, we kind of got a ceremony to get to. So, brilliant young trainer who's braved the wild area, do you remember what your goal in Motostoke is? What? You seriously forgot about the gym challenge opening ceremony? That's it? Okay, I've never clicked that dialogue. I thought she was gonna say something else. That was more of a that's it. By the way, the ceremony is being held at the Motostoke Stadium, okay? Alright. Use that list over there to get to the stadium, okay? Well, later. I'm going to swing by the shops while I'm here, but don't forget to register at the stadium, okay? Yeah, Sonia. I got it. So that dialogue I was skipping, I probably should have actually shown off a bit more, because she's actually talking about the fact that she actually was a Pokemon trainer before. And that she also went up to that stadium, to the ceremony as well. Kind of a cool thing, and I really shouldn't have skipped it over, but so my bad on that one. I mean, I don't know if you'll become a star. Well, actually, yeah. If you actually noticed on Leon's cape, if he does, it looks like he does have a lot of sponsors on them. And there's a new Pokemon over there, but I'll talk about it later. Gym Leader Kabu. Interesting. He seems to be an old man from the sounds of it. Or he's at least been doing it for a long time. Alright. More importantly, why I'm actually here. Welcome to the Battle Cafe. You battle here once a day. If you win, you'll get a tree. You'll get a tree on the house. Do you want a battle? Okie dokie, let's have a battle. So, you can run into these battle cafes, and every single day, you'll get to battle this guy. He has a Combi at the start, but he will have progressively different Pokemon as the game progresses. I probably should not have Zigzagoon out because Combi is a bug type, and even though Combi is incredibly weak, I don't trust myself with Combi. I don't trust myself. And also, yeah, like I said before, my Pokemon are insanely weak. Like, again, this is some of the weakest levels that my Pokemon have ever been. And also, these are just Pokemon I don't... Well, Rookie Day I've only used on my first playthrough. Sabo I have very little experience with using. Yeah, and Zigzagoon I have very little experience with using as well, so... Yeah, this is pretty much a new team for me. Wow, jeez, I know it got weird, but... Dang, it just... shot it. That is insane, Rookie D. And even then, I didn't even know you could actually do this right now. I thought you had to do it. You could do it. You could only do it later, but no, you can actually do it right now. That was about exquisite the glass of lemonade. And the treats are quite interesting. We got a Rage Candy Bar. Yeah, a candy from Mahogany Town. Okay, basically, if you're wondering about the actual practical effects of these items, they're basically most of them are full heals, but you can get some very interesting ones. But that's for a little bit later. But the interesting thing about those treats that you get, yeah, they're from they're treats from other regions. Edens. We got a Rage Candy Bar, which is from the Johto region. You can also get stuff like Lava Cookies from Hoenn, Old Gateau from Lumiose Cassette from Kalos. A lot of different things from other regions. And so it's a pretty cool reference. And then I like that there is literally a store, literally a cafe that basically gives you these items after a battle. It's a small thing, but I think it's just kind of cool. And I also say this guy over here gave me a TR for Focus Energy. Yeah, in case you want to know what it does. Yeah, that's all it does. Focus Energy really isn't that impressive. I would not recommend it. It can be nice, but you really don't need it. To be honest, you really are not going to get much use out of it, so I wouldn't really worry about it. Alright. Again, there are far better TRs, so don't waste your money on it. Well, don't worry too much about actually trying to find it. And it's just another clothes shop. Unfortunately, I can't really buy anything. I would definitely buy this. I wish I could buy this. This looks really cool. Well, I might just go for what I went for on my first playthrough, which was mostly the I guess like a poison type look where it's mostly green and black. I'm not really worried about socks. Actually, yeah, it's basically more and more clothing options and gloves. But I'm gonna keep my look anyways, and besides, I don't really have the money to be spending right now. Especially since, well, there's a thing right here, but I really don't want to do that just yet. Because I really don't have any money. And also, I mean, well, I think I'd be kind of remiss to show something off about this game. So, that Onyx just disappeared. But when I walk up, ever so slowly, yeah, it just pops in. So, no model, model, no model, model. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that later. But just know that it's quite a contentious thing when talking about this game. It's quite pretentious. And I will get to it later. But more importantly, we got high-tech earbuds. Basically volumes. Basically, if you really want to know what these is, it's basically the volume controls. Hey. Why don't I... Okay. I forgot it was X. Dang it, I'm so used to freaking... I'm so used to Legends Arceus and how you pause in that game. Hey man, I'm just used to pause not being the X button. And I'm going to re-teach myself that pause is X. But anyways, high-tech earbuds. But, okay. But yeah, basically they allow you to control the volume settings in this game. So when you go to options, yeah, now you can mess with the volume. But I mean, the volume on itself is fine for now, so I don't really need to do it. Still, but hey, at least it's a nice option. Still kind of weird that that's even that you have to do it like that, but it's whatever. Terran Rose surprised. Interesting. So it seems like this chairman has done quite a lot. And yeah, these people really do not have too much to say, so I'm not gonna read too much of it. But once we go over here, and yeah, now look at this. Yeah, you could barely see his cape for a couple seconds, but yeah, he has a ton of branding on his cape. So that's what they were talking about before. Dude, I'm surprised you get... I mean, to be fair, I would probably get lost in the city on my first attempt, but dude, how do you get lost here? One look tells me that you've become a trainer worthy of that endorsement I gave you. And yes, I reckon you can be ready to use this. Here, try giving this to your old partner. A mystic water... A move that basically increases water type moves. Yeah, this is dependent on your starter, so if you chose Grookey or Scorbunny, you get basically the same thing, except it boosts grass type moves or boosts fire type moves. You can take that lift up to the city's upper level if you're heading to the stadium next. And yeah, basically Lance explained that basically there are two sections of the city, an upper section and a bottom section. And we can't go to the left because there'll be more pedestrians blocking the view right there. There. Or better yet, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah. Exhibition matches are super exciting. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's a giant stadium. A giant stadium in Thailand. I wonder if that looked more like a coliseum, if anything. Who knows? But anyways, we also can't go over here because, well, yeah, a giant bird is going to push us back. I mean, it didn't look up. It doesn't look very tuckered out to me. If it's able to push us back, all right, Corviknight. All right, Jesus. But yeah, as you can see, there are some flags over here as well. Now, keep those in mind. Alright, keep those flags in mind. But before I go in, I'll trigger the cutscene. Okay. You made it too? Motostoke Stadium. This is where the opening ceremony will be held. Everyone will be watching the opening ceremony for the gym challenge. My mom, your mom, the whole world, the entire internet, everybody. It's getting me a bit nervous, really. Nah, this is nerves. I'm only trembling because I'm so excited. Come on. It's time the world learns our name. I think that's a Xenoblade Chronicles song, but more importantly, ta-da! You took the time to talk to a Pokeball, so you deserve a little reward. I can't help but think of this guy sounding like Teddy, but this is Ball Guy. In case you were wondering, I'm not just any old Pokeball. But then who am I, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. They call me the Ball Guy! I cannot help but think he just sounds like Teddy from Persona 4. I can't help it. The voice sounds almost too perfect for Ball Guy. Ball Guy as Sam Riegel sounds like a dream. I don't think that'll ever, and I'm not sure if that'll even happen in the Pokemon in the Journeys anime, but that'd be funny. And Sam Riegel would be perfect, because I cannot see it as anyone else but Teddy. Teddy from Persona 4. I cannot see him as anyone else. Yeah, I also heard that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 just came out a couple days ago. No, I'd like to check it. I'd love to get into Xenoblade first before I even try out Xenoblade 3. And I know I have a good friend of mine who really wants me to give Xenoblade a try. But I am tempted. I definitely want to give it a try someday. Anyways, we have this interesting looking trainer who totally won't be important, especially with how he did that. Seriously, what a piece of work. If you're to register for the gym challenge, I need to see your endorsement, please. Fancy that. This is the first time we've had a challenger endorsed by the champion. Well, now you've had two, because I am as well. What? Two of you at once? I wonder what's come over Leon this year. The two of you must be something special. I'm Hop. I'm Leon's little brother, in fact, and the next champion. Get me all signed up, would you? Well, yes. I'm trying to, if you'll just give me a moment. There, you have successfully registered as gym challengers. You know, actually, now I'm thinking about that, and he mentioned the year. I wonder if it's actually similar to how years work in our world, where maybe this could be like spring. And this is taking place during the springtime, since, well, there's weather doesn't really change. I don't know. Anyway, wait. Now you can choose the number for your uniform. Alright. You only get one chance to choose it, and you can't change it, so you might want to make sure you choose your number. I'm Oh god, I actually don't know what number I really want to go for, or because I won't really get a second chance. But I know some people can make some funny, have made some funny numbers with this. So if you want to do it, I mean, you can. And I'll just go with this. This is the initials for my birthday, April 12th. Oh yeah, and once you choose, you can't actually go back. So be careful with that one. All right, so yeah, we can head to the Badoo Drop Inn to spend the night. But before I go there, here, let's talk to everyone. You're looking a bit gobsmacked by all this. You must be from some small country town, is that it? I'm quite the same myself. So we have this trainer who totally won't be important later on as well, considering she has a unique design. We have this guy as well, so it looks like really anyone could join at any age, because some of these guys don't look like kids. Kids are 10, 12, or teenagers. They all look decently older. I kind of wish, and I know this is gonna be spoiler later on. I kind of wish some more of these trainers actually got names that actually appeared sometimes throughout the gym challenge. It's because this is probably the only time we're ever gonna see other challengers for the gym challenge, and I kind of wish that wasn't the case because, as well, yeah, I think I can probably get to that later. I should probably mention that later, not to spoil anything that's gonna happen. But I wish there were more trainers, and that they actually got names. This guy, again, I was endorsed by the chairman himself. In other words, among all those elite enough to get an endorsement, I'm the most elite of all. So why don't you clear off and not try talking to me again, would you? It's positively criminal of you, wasting the time of someone as important as I am. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, he's definitely gotta stick up his butt. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.